Hi Kid Stop, it's Mrs. Gaede. I have a little project for you. This is going to be a bunny cake. Now what you need is a cake. So I went ahead and I used just a box mix to make it easy. 2 circles, the same size, and you're going to see the magic we do after that. You also will need some frosting, store-bought frosting. I'm just using vanilla for right now. And then you'll need things to decorate your bunny with. You'll see what I mean. And maybe some food coloring if you'd like to use some colors. All right, first step is we need to make our bunny. All right, so one of these is going to be the bunny's face. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my tray. The other one, this one is going to make the ears and the bow. So what we do is we make a funny cut like this. It's a curvy cut. So when I look on it, it almost looks like if I was drawing a baseball with baseball strings. So if you look, you can see how I've cut it. Okay, cut it all the way. Clean up my mess. All right, next. So what we have is, there's Bunny's face. Here's the bunny ear. Here is the bunny ear. And here is the bunny's bow tie. Ta-da! Now we can decorate. For the bunny's ears and face, I always start with just white or vanilla frosting. Just as quick as I can. All right. Get this whole face done here. Right, face done. Now I need to do his ears really quick. Now you got to be careful on these parts because this tends to have some crumbs come out. So I put a whole chunk of frosting here so that way the crumbs don't come off with it. And I will get that all frosted really quick. When you're not rushing like Mrs. Gaede, this comes out much better. All right. There we go. There's one ear. And we got the other ear going here. Now I'm using store-bought stuff to make it easy, but if you're someone who likes to cook and bake like I normally do, then you may have your own cake recipe or your own frosting recipe. That's up to you. All right, here we go. Not that. Put the ears up. Next. Now, on this part, I like for the bunny's bow to have a little bit of color. So, I've used a lot of frosting, so I'm going to open another one. And I'd like for my bunny to have a blue bow, but you can have a bunny in any color you want for whatever colors you have at home. Just put a few drops of coloring and I'll stir my frosting, or you may even find in the store frosting that's already all colored. They have cans of it in all different colors. I've got a nice blue here, and I'm going to frost my bow piece. It's kind of swirly, and I like it swirly, so I'm leaving it that way, but the more you mix it, the better it will mix in. There we go. Get that all nice and covered. This. Now remember, this is that part. Now it's hard because this is 2 sides. You just have to be patient and take your time. If you do get some crumbs on it, you can just cover them up with more frosting. It's one side. Put it in here, and I'll do the other side. This bunny cake has been a tradition in my family since I was very little. And on all the years that I grew up, we made this cake. And then my sisters and I taught our kids how to make this cake. So every year, we usually meet at my mom's house, and we color eggs, and we make a special Italian dish. And then we may have the bunny cake. So one of our children, has now started each year somebody different to do the bunny cake. All right, so now we have our bunny all set up and ready for some decorations. You can do this in different ways. You can use things that you have to decorate with, or you can use colored frostings, your choice. I'm going to start with the ears. I like pink inside the ears. Some years, I just use pink frosting. Other years, I like to do some pink candy inside. So I have these great pink sprinkles from our Valentine's cookies that we did. And I'm just going to fill the center, just the very center of the bunny's ears with the pink. All right. Then I usually make the eyes with frosting. So I'll show you how I do that. Just squirt some colored frosting right there. Oops, I have to open that frosting. I would squirt some colored frosting in the center and spread it a little bit like a circle. And then in the very middle, you can add something like a black jelly bean or something else to make the eye. On this guy, I happen to have eyes left over from cupcakes I did for my niece's, my great nephew, I should say, his birthday cupcakes that were monsters. So now I have 2 eyes. The ears are all set. Next, the bunny's nose. I like to use a pink jelly bean. This is Twizzlers that I've sliced up to look like whiskers. Or you can use black frosting and use a skinny point on it and draw them. I usually do 3 on each side. Okay. And then the bow tie. I like to put dots on it. So again, you can use color frosting for the dots, or you can use some sprinkles. I have some Easter sprinkles, and I'll make his tie nice and colorful. And I'm going to add a little knot right in the center, just like that. And, oh, his mouth. We need to have a mouth. So I happen to have some little bit of frosting here. I will make this red. Then, using my mixer, I'll go ahead and just draw him a mouth like this. He's the Easter Bunny, so he's happy. So we give him a big smile. There you go. Voila. Easter Bunny cake. I hope you all have fun. Good luck. And if you do one, take a picture and send it to Miss Paula. Bye everybody. Happy Easter. Miss you guys.